with?
I love Synchronicity because my handle and my brand is going to be Serendipity because ever since I was little, I've been obsessed with Serendipity, the movie, because I love the play of we have free will, but we always meet the people we're supposed to meet when we're supposed to meet them. And we always kind of have these serendipitous moments. And so the synchronicity piece of this is it can be explained to a certain degree. You can say you had a, math, no, but you could say, every time you look at a clock, you have so many percent chance of looking and seeing 1111. But you can't explain it when you see it on a billboard and you see it on a license plate and you see it on an address and it's
Repetition.
continuously
Patterns.
happening to you.
Yeah. Synchronicity is recognizing these patterns.
Right.
The idea that the universe uses these random experiences and happenstance, like,
Yeah.
it's a coincidence, but if it keeps happening, if these things keep showing up, and you're paying attention, if something in you is recognizing that this is different, this is odd, this is
Which comes
more
into
than.
the feeling.
Yeah.
The
So
feeling it gives you.
I call it the holy trifecta of how you recognize a sign. How do I know this is a sign and not just my mind to try and create patterns, There should be three things you want to take into account is one, how does it make you feel? When you recognize this odd, which is one of them, an odd happening, or this is out of the norm, what does that, how are you
Sensation.
feeling? Yeah.
What does it feel? Where do you feel it?
Where do you feel it in your body? What's the connotation to it? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it fearful? Is it like those things?
It should always be love.
Yeah.
It should be light.
Peace.
It should never be fear.
Yeah.
If it's fear, it's not a sign.
It's subtle, but peace, right? The other thing, so you got, this is an odd situation. How do I feel? The timing. The timing is vital. So if it happens, it's the timing that makes everything come together to be synchronistic. So I pick up a penny and then I hear something on the radio while I'm thinking about my dead, grandmother. That could be a sign to me, or an animal coming up at a very specific time. Okay, so this is a great example. Personal experience. Me and my partner at the time had found out. We got a call where someone we were involved with.
What does that mean, Dave?
I think we know what that means
What does
because
involved
gays.
mean?
But he got tested and he found out he was positive and he was calling to let us know. And you want to talk about a world crashing moment? Like our lives,
Scary.
perspective, because you're like, shit, my life can be completely different now. And so I'll never forget, we sat down in the room and I remember the lighting was harsh and we just stared at each other. And I kept thinking, how are we going to get this? This was on a Friday after like business hours. So
Yeah.
we didn't know where to go to get treatment. This was a while back too. And I just kept saying, how am I going to get through the weekend? I don't know. I need a sign. Like, oh my God, like, how do I know what should I do? Where to go? We went on a hike and we're just trying to process and sit with this like intense, crazy new revelation.
Yeah.
And it's funny because one of the animal symbols she says are signs that spirit will use. Deer are very in tune with the spirit world. And we were on the walk and out of the blue, this is timing. I'm thinking this is where I'm at emotionally. I'm feeling intense. I need peace or a sign that things are going to be good. And out of the brush, a little baby deer comes up, and hopefully I got a picture of this.
I would initially be so freaked out. I would not feel peace because my first thought would be, where's the mom?
Well, yeah, and that's what you look around because
So see how we can interpret signs differently?
but the sign is for you. Spirit speaks
you
to
felt
us.
peace. I would immediately go, oh my God, where's the mom?
But
We're about to die.
My partner even noticed. He was like, "Oh, this is weird."
Yeah.
So the baby comes out, and it's probably like 10 feet from us. Has two little nubs, so it's bigger than a fawn. But I thought, okay, maybe it just wants. See, immediately I start rationalizing. Oh, he just wants food. People must feed him around here.
You can tell he's not a water sign.
Everything was quiet and peaceful and serene, and I just was overcome by peace, the feeling, the timing, the oddity, and it came over and it came up to my hand and it nuzzled on it, and then it
Which is bizarre in of itself.
'Cause animals are
Deer
fearful.
very skittish.
Yes.
Very.
And so it came up, and I say nubs because he rubbed up on my shin, and I was like, oh, this is ow, that's ow, okay. But
Yeah.
because
I'm still thinking about where's mom.
I was like, oh, that's cute, ow. But it was a sign from spirit in that moment for me that everything's going to be okay. Like, calm down. We got you. This is a wake up call. Like, bitch. Like,
Get it together.
Look at your life. Look at your choices. Come to Jesus moment, as you call it. But
Jesus, take the wheel.
but it was a sign in that moment. I'll never forget it as long as I live. And I knew it's irrefutable. I knew what it was in that moment, and the sense of peace and anchoring it brought me in that dark spot. Was unquestionable. So